How are you? The Cole is saying that it is time for us to take action. Let's find out why, what they're talking about. Welcome to a Monday Night Live. How are you guys? Happy Monday. Hope you guys are doing well. Yesterday was the new moon, so hopefully those energies are serving you. They may not be in the way that you'd like them to. They might be serving you with an opportunity to be in the discomfort of the new if you're anything like me. And that is what is happening. So let us see what the Cole has for us today. Let's get that going. All right, so the first card, I'm just going to jump right in, is this take action card. So tonight's guidance is coming to you to start with from the Secret Language of Color. With some very foundational card decks is what I would call them. And when I say that, it's because they're some of the first card decks that I ever acquired. So I always know that the messages from there tend to be very foundational, so to speak. So this take action card, I'd like to ask Nicole, what exactly are you suggesting is necessary for this collective to take action with, towards? What can you offer some more clarity on that, please? Some more clarity regarding that message. Okay. Okay. So the white card came in, and that's in reverse. So that's lighten up. So if you recall, excuse me, even from last week, they were talking about this as well, being more in a humorous place, being more lightened up, like childlike, playful, etc. And if any of you get our magazine, you'll notice that in yesterday's issue that went out for the 1st of December, that the reading that I do monthly, the theme is humor. So I know some people, might be one or two from my team here. If you could just type in the magazine website, which is energimagazine.love, that way people can access that reading as well on their own leisure. But yeah, so basically what they're saying is it's time to take action to like lighten up. Now I get this message with this card coming in reverse that we're not lightening up. We're not really letting go. We're not either taking things a little bit more like lightly, obviously, but from a more of a humorous and fun standpoint, it feels like there's an energy of heaviness. So the action that they're talking about is to take that action to sort of lighten things up. Can you just see the incense smoke is just trying to help us. So today's scent is lavender. It's almost like that kind of cleansing, lighten up your space, lighten up your life, lighten up your energy, so normally a lot of people will begin to declutter and start all this New Year's stuff Jan 1, but you're being encouraged, and I'm encouraging you as well, to get started with some of what might be your traditional resolutions or you're clearing your new routines. Start now. Because if you think about it, today's December 2nd. If you get started now, you're going to be, bringing in that new year with those patterns. So now is the time to, pick up that exercise routine or change the way you're eating or get to bed early or change your relationships, whatever you got to do. But now is the time for that. So this is what they're telling me. It also came along with this gold card in reverse. Okay. And the message for that is attracting abundance, because what I'm picking up is that there's clutter, both energetic and physical clutter, that is blocking your abundance. And so you want to, especially this time of year, you want to clear all those abundance blocks out. There's really a lot of opportunity in the energies for abundance to flow right now. So it would definitely be worth your while to do some of that. Like, for instance, putting up my Christmas decorations this year, I sort of, once everything's up, I kind of took a look at the things that I still had and thought, okay, well, I don't need this stuff because it's been here for years and I'm not using it. So there's really no point in hanging on to it in case I decide to go back to an old color scheme. It's like, no, it's time to let go. And what they're also saying is that I do a lot of donating. I don't know about where you guys live, but here where I am in Burlington, I belong to a free cycle Facebook group on Facebook. And so I just gift a lot of things to people. And I know it's cumbersome and annoying because, sometimes people are a little fickle about showing up or what that kind of stuff. But most of the time, because I set the intention that way, most of the time the people that come are really happy to have those items and take them away. And some people, like I have friends who are like, oh, well, what if they sell your stuff? I'm like, well, then they sell my stuff. Because if they have the initiative to go out and do that, and they make, I don't, like I'm not. So if they have the ability and the initiative to go and do that, then that's great, because now you've also helped pay forward abundance. And even though that money may not come to you, it will come back to you in terms of abundance, okay? All right. Okay, hang on here. I'm just gonna ask for a little bit more specific message. There's a lot of cards about to fly out there. All right, there we go. That's better. Okay, so we've got the plum card in reverse. Okay, so that says overcome your challenges. Yeah, this lightening up, this, this attracting abundance by like letting go, moving the flow of things, stirring the energies up. This is going to help you overcome your challenges, because there's, what I'm picking up is like stagnant energies. So I'm really saying, guys, like go through, I know it's a busy time. And I feel like some of you are like, are you nuts? With all this stuff, like I went to the nail salon today, and the girl was like, are you ready for Christmas? And I was like, what? No, it's December 2nd. When would I get ready for Christmas? Like, what are you talking about, girl? Right? But she was. So it's like, okay, find, 20 minutes in your day just to like unpack a cupboard or a shelf of a cupboard, and just even every little bit will help you just start to get it moving and out of the way. Just every little bit. Check your linen closets, old towels, old sheets, all that kind of stuff. It's just going to lighten things up, because what I'm really picking up is that there's no room for flow to come in, because there's too much already there. And the other thing, okay, let me just let this card come through. So we've got this coral card here, which is saying allow flow and synchronicity into your life, and it's coming in reverse, because what I'm seeing is, we have so much that we've consumed and created, okay, and it's all great stuff, like everything that we have, but if you're not using it, guys, it's keeping you connected. Like stuff that you don't use, it will keep you connected to it. It'll keep you energetically sort of stuck in a way, because that stuff that you have is connected to that old version of you. And if you are keeping that stuff is kind of keeping you. Okay. So it's really important that you move those things away. You'd be surprised like how many things you have in your house that don't work, that are broken, or, that drawer full of bags, or everybody's got these reusable shopping bags now. Like, get them out to somewhere where they can be used. There's a lot of food banks and stuff like that can use those things. So let's get things moving and flowing, because what I'm sensing here is it's like take action to get things out of the way, out of the energy. Very coming through clearly. My ears are ringing, so let's see what else they've got here. Okay. Yeah. So which one comes first? Ooh. All right. Then we get this rose card in reverse, okay? And it's saying attracting relationship. So this is creating blockages on so many levels, okay? This is creating blockages in your abundance corner. It's creating blockages in your relationship corner. So they're really letting you know that it's time to move that stuff along. It came out with a sapphire card as well. It says regenerate your body. And I'd like a little bit more guidance on that, please, if we can. Ooh, okay. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Okay. The yellow card in reverse, they're saying purify your body. So your bodies are in need of purification. So detox is the way of decluttering your body. It's like clearing out old stuff that you might need to purge. So I know it's December and we're starting to get into holiday party mode and treat mode and all that good stuff. But what I'm saying to you is that, like, even if you consciously and are aware of what you're doing, you're trying to purge through your body, detox a little bit, even when you do go out there and indulge, it's going to have less of an impact on your body, and it's going to take less to clear it up because you're setting intentions around that. Okay. So we've got this gray card here in reverse. Learn to scan your body. Yeah, like they're saying to you, when you start to tune in and see like what's going on, because even with your household and your energy and your stuff like that, it's like starting to scan, because guys, you'd be surprised how many things that we have in our homes that we see every day that just sits there. It could be piled, like if I showed you my house, I've got like some boxes that I've been clearing in my hallway for months. And it's still sitting there, and I walk by it every day, and it's almost become part of the norm, and you don't realize that it's taking up space and it's taking up energy that it could be used for something else. So it's really important. So they're saying take a scan, so be more present, be more aware about what things are, and even if you can just pick a little corner or a little something and try to do a little bit every day, it is going to help, because at least it's going to start to activate the energy, and it's going to let the universe know, oh, okay, things are moving. We need to start paying attention here because things are moving. We need to start, where the flow is going to be going again. So, that's going to activate instead of where it is right now. That's going to come back to this and allow that flow and synchronicity into your life. Okay. So, very important. And then lastly, in reverse, the blue. Okay. Activate your healing power, because by starting to scan your body, you're going to really start to understand kind of what is going on with you. And I'm not, I know not everybody has ill health, which, yay, thank you. I am so happy to hear that. But I know for some of you that are going through some health issues, or even if it's mental health or emotional issues, that by scanning your body, seeing what's going on, paying attention to, what feels like energy's flowing, feel where there are little kinks or there's a little bit of discomfort, notice the symptoms, like scan how things are going. You would be surprised, or maybe not, to know how many people are so unaware of their own body. And not to get like super duper graphic, but are you paying attention to what's in your toilet bowl after you get up? Because these things are very telling. Are you paying attention to your tongue? And how is it? Is it pale? Is it coated? Is it bumpy? There's things that you can know that are going to give you signs of that. Are you paying attention to your heart rate? Are you paying attention to your breath? There's just so much that you can actually pick up on your own through your own self-awareness. Even doing simple morning stretches, and just going through your body with like a little peanut ball or a tuna ball, and just rolling through and finding out like where you have tense spots in your body or tight muscles and things like that. It's really important to be in tune with that, okay? So lastly for this deck, it's the magenta card in reverse. Okay, and no, I can't read it. Connect to your deepest inner knowing. So what they're saying is a lot of this stuff that's outside of you is creating a cluttered energy. A lot of the stuff that's inside of you is preventing you from connecting to your deepest inner knowings. Okay, all right. Okay, moving on. So the next deck for the evening is the Healing with the Fairies Oracle. Okay. So asking for the cold to come through with guidance from the Healing with the Fairies Oracle cards. That is for the highest and happiest good of this collective. Thank you. Yeah. So it's going to be, they're talking about your creative expression, your ability to be able to create, be able to express yourself through creativity. It's also, I'm picking up that this is stagnated, that this is like kind of a stuckness that's going on. So if you found yourself in either your abundance or your relationship or at work or job or your project or your business or whatever, and you kind of hit a standstill, it's really, with this opening message, like take action. Some people might say, oh, well, let me just bugger off till the end of the year. Like there's only 29 days left in this year anyways. I'll get a fresh start in the new year. And I'm hearing, obviously it's your choice, but the guidance is to not back off right now. In fact, it's the opposite. It's to ramp up even more. Okay. So as I'm talking to you, cards fell out. Yeah, because new opportunity, there's a lot coming in with this new moon. We're still in very strong manifestational energies, which means the energies that can help you to align to your manifestation so that you can start bringing them out of the 5D and the higher dimensions and bringing them into the 3D so that you can actually sensorially experience them, so that you can see them, touch them, feel them, taste them, smell them, etc. So and yeah, look at that, and bring in the financial flow. So because these things are there, like that's what they're showing me, like it's like on the tip of the tongue, it's like almost there, you're on the edge. And so now is not the time to slow down or back down momentum. And a lot of people give up at this time of year, or they get distracted because it's easy to, because there's just so much going on with the way Christmas, a holiday time, but particularly Christmas is kind of focused on, and it can be very distracting. Yeah. So they're talking about visualization here with this card, but really keep your keep your goals, keep your visualization on point, keep focused, keep seeing and paying attention to what you had pictured. And if you are not, like with this visualization card coming up, they're showing me, like, if you're not where you pictured you would be right now. And when I say that meaning, like, if you're not that, oh, this isn't how I thought it would happen, but if you were sort of behind schedule or not where you thought you would be by now, and nothing else, there's no explanation, in the sense that not something that's happened, but you can't see the benefits of the slowdown, then that is something that you want to take a look at and get yourself back on track. Okay. Like, when I look at where we're at in terms of energeticity, myself, my team, this was all, we just had a quick little meeting the other night, and it was like, this was all in our heads in January of this year. It was just a thing. We were sitting on the beach on these little lawn chairs with our devices and our pens and notebooks, and kind of going over like what we thought and how this was going to be. We really had no idea how this year would unfold. We had several launch dates that got pushed back and pushed back by all kinds of things, but it all is flowing. And even as I watch how you guys are moving through the free course and things like that, the timing is not my timing, it's your timing, it's divine timing. So, but you need to still stay on it. So I'm not going to sit here and go, okay, well, I'm just going to leave it now till January because this is where it's at. And even though I said I was going to open the community and do this and that, no, I'm still looking and paying attention and keeping with the visualization, because at any time, guys, that new opportunity can come. And if you're sleeping, or you've decided to put it on snooze until January, you're going to miss it. Now, it will come around again, but I don't know when. So you want to be on top of that, because that is going to impact your financial flow, right? So very important. Okay. So we've got the letting go card that's come out at the same time as honoring your true feelings. Okay. So let me ask them for clarification on that. Can you give me one more to clarify, please? One more to clarify. Whoa. Okay. Let's see this. All right. So the card that gave me to clarify is the inner child card, and that's around honoring your feelings and letting go. That's where this message of, in the beginning, where it came from with that, like, take action, and that other card was lighten up, right? That white lighten up card. So it's like getting back into that place. Let go of all your worries, let go of all your hows and how nots, and like, again, I gave you this message before where it's like you're stuck in the box of how you think or when you think things should unfold. But at the same time, honor your true feelings, because if there's something that you visualized and it hasn't come into fruition yet, you want to look at, why is that? Is that because, like, when I say why is that, the question they're saying is, how do you feel about that? So if you feel any other way than, like, cool, that's cool, it's all good, I'm not attached to the timing of it, I know it's all in order, I know it's coming my way, don't know how, I don't know when, I don't know with who, I don't know where, but I know. If you're not sitting in that space, then you want to ask yourself, how do I feel about it that it hasn't shown up yet? And let go of whatever that attachment is. Like, explore those feelings, reassure your inner child, okay? Because you have to create that safety and that assuredness for yourself. Now, okay, not to say that the the coal, all the higher beings and source energy, universal energies, that they're not available and co-creating with you. But that said, you are the leader of things. It starts with you, and then it gets sent out to be like mirrored back to you, reflected back to you. But if you're not coming at it from that place of clarity, and you're not really being true about it, and if the universe is sending things back to you for you to clean up, to see what your feelings are truly about it, because when they scan it, because when we go back to that card, that gray card where it's like, scan your body. So when the universe is like scanning your energy, say you put out, oh, I'm ready for my true love, but yet you've got feelings of low self-worth. They're like, do, oh, low self-worth, do, oh, not feeling good enough, do, like not knowing their own value. Then they're like, okay, well, this is not a match to that. So your true love is not a match to that. So now we're going to have to send you something else so that you can get the lesson, and you can have a look at yourself, and until it comes out with some other data, right? If you're creating another like work opportunity or business opportunity, and the thing scans and it's like, oh, like you don't believe in yourself, you have anger over people not like recognizing your worth or seeing the value in whatever you do at work, or whatever you're selling, right? Then you're going to get more delays and things like that, because the universe has to, that's why these are universal laws. They have to, by law, go, okay, we got to send you back what you're reflecting, not what you're wanting. Okay. So from there, this card, follow your dreams, comes through, and it's like, really go for what it is that you want, but get all in. At the same time, though, it says, the other message with that card is follow your dreams. So pay attention to your dreams. Sorry, pay attention to your dreams, because there's also messages coming through in your dreams. Okay. Making new friends came up as well, and then detoxification. So those two cards together, making new friends and detoxification, tells me that there are some relationships or friends, and it could be, you could be, even having to like make new friends other than you being friends with your own ego or your lower frequency. So it's about changing who you're friendly with, who you're really keeping company with, who you're spending the most time with, because it's impacting you. Okay, and it's time to make new friends. So you might want to, maybe they're encouraging you, like, make friends with your higher self. Guys, look, the laughter card again. Lighten up. Like, it's just every card deck so far, every message that's coming through, like I said, even my monthly reading, it's just like, laugh it off, and kind of take it easy a bit with this. It's just sort of, because what's happening is, the body movement card in reverse, and the it's look inside yourself. Okay, so look inside yourself, and this body movement card in reverse. So it's almost saying to you, like, just have a look at how you're like, how you're moving, how you're carrying yourself, how you are moving around in this world, and then look inside yourself and like, have a laugh. It's comical. It just is. If you can allow yourself to be light about it, and know that you're just walking through this path, or playing this game of life like everybody else, and a lot of the things, the mistakes that we make, or the false beliefs that we've held, or what have you, they're funny. Like, they just are. And when you look back with with that inner child card coming out there as well, it's like, allow yourself to, kids just giggle at stuff. And until kids get to a certain age, it's very rare that something silly will happen, or somebody makes a weird mistake or something like that as a kid. Everybody just would laugh, and it wouldn't be something that hurts other people's feelings, because we all think it's silly that we made the mistake or what have you. But somewhere along the line now, the mistake defines us. right? The perceived flaw or failure or whatever defines us, and that's, what's causing a lot of disharmony for you guys, and keeping you off track. All right, so that's that deck. And now, finally, finishing off with the goddess guidance. I think, yeah, no, it's not this one. I thought this was the one I used yesterday, but it's not. So asking for the cold to come through with guidance from the Goddess Guidance Oracle for this collective that is for their highest and happiest good. Thank you. Okay. Right, so in reverse, your inner goddess. It says, awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. So whether you are, whatever you identify as a gender, every one of us has an inner god and an inner goddess within us, because it's that divine feminine, divine masculine energy. But it's almost like that creative expression card that came out from the fairies deck. It's the same thing again. It's like, get into that creativeness, that creative energy that is from that feminine energy, through dance, through self-care. So they're talking about, kind of moving your body again, also detoxifying, self-care, getting yourself taken care of, cleaning things up around you. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so we have the Solis card in reverse. Bodies of water. I get this card, this coming after the inner goddess card again in the bodies of water, where it says spend time near water such as a lake, river, or the ocean to recharge your body. So similar to what we've been getting over there, regenerate your body, and then this purity, like purify your body card that we got. So I do sense like opportunity, benefit to doing a little bit of cleansing, a little bit of detoxing. Again, as I said, I know what time of year it is, but I really do get a strong message that it will be beneficial. Okay, so we have the white Tara card in reverse, which is the sensitivity card. Okay, saying you're becoming increasingly sensitive, avoid harsh relationships, environment, situations, and chemicals. So this card is coming in reverse. It's telling me that you are not aware, but you are sensitive to harsh relationships, environment, situation, and chemicals. But again, like I said to you before, with the boxes in my hallway that have been there for quite some time, they just become part of the norm, and I don't even really see them anymore as not belonging there. And it's the same thing that they're saying here. There's relationship energies, harsh relationships, there's environments that you're in, there's situations that you're in, there's chemicals that you're ingesting, you're being exposed to, that you're, creating hormonally, that have just become your norm, and you're not even really noticing anymore. So it's something that they're saying to you, you do have, it's impacting you, and you are sensitive to it. And then we have this peace card in reverse. It's disrupting the peace of your being. There's no need to worry, as everything's working out beautifully, because this is going on. It's preventing things from just working out perfectly, because it's creating disharmony. Okay. Yeah. Again, look at Abundantia, the prosperity card in reverse. Another confirmation is it's blocking you from being able to receive, because it's almost like there's too much energy being expended to release and have to process, and everything that you're experiencing energetically, like through the foods that you're eating, through the stress that you're undergoing, through the relationships that you're in, through the thoughts that you're having, but all the energy is being used up to try and up with that and keep the body just functioning, keep the being, the mind, and the soul, like, kind of, obviously the soul functions on its own, but keeping things running, that it's not creating or allowing for that rejuvenation, for prosperity to occur, for you to be prosperous in health or in wealth, right? Ooh. Yeah, okay. So that one really flew right out. That's the Isis card coming up with the past life message, saying the situation involves your past life and memories. So what that's telling me is that There's things, a version of you in the past that has maybe done some things or made some choices or, created some things, and that version is no longer serving you, and you might have moved away from them. But here's the thing, all the stuff that version or the other versions from the past have created, so all those relationships, all of those like material objects that you created either through purchasing, creating, whatever, right? That stuff is all there. And remember, right now we're still in Mercury retrograde, so there are things that are coming up from the past to allow you to be sensitive, to be aware, to clean things up, to act differently as they come back. If y'all are seeing exes come back, or things from the past, or things that are surfacing, or that you haven't touched or seen in months or years, it's retrograde, right? So it's about recognizing that those are the things, old issues, old aches and pains, whatever. It could be anything that's coming back up, because it is time to regenerate. When you regenerate your body, they're talking about regenerating your cellular structure. That in itself is going to create that new version and create those new experiences for you. Okay. So we get this bold card here from Freya, the goddess Freya. Okay. And it's like, unleash your adventurous side, take risks, and be daring. It's as though when you sort of see the cat here, it's like you've got to pounce on things. You've got to like, and when I see the word bold, it's almost like, I was doing the magazine last night and changing some of the text into bold. It's almost like you've got to stand out. You got to be kind of punchy with it, and very, not aggressive but assertive, but like it has to be noticeable. It's trying to, you want to bring these energies forward so that the universe can feel them and get that momentum going. Okay, we get the Pele card, which is divine passion. Okay, be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? Again, we had a card like that before, where it's like, be honest with yourself. What's really going on? What are you really after? And with these cards coming up, guys, it's telling me that there are things that are driving you that are not what you actually are like saying is the driving factor behind it. It's not really where your passion lies, or it's not really what you're after, but it's what you think, like is going to get you the thing. So you're following that. But it's like, what are you truly desiring? And sometimes when you answer that question and you find out, like, what does your heart really desire? It might not be your heart, but that's where you're going to access that information, because it might be that you're connected to your ego when you ask that question. It's like, what's at the heart of your ego? Your ego has its own heart, so to speak, as well, right? So it's like, what's driving you? But ultimately, what's really going to be into your heart's true desire is to be in alignment with your true self, to be who you really are, and what is going to allow you to discover that, because you likely don't know. You're meeting you for the first time too. Every time you shed a layer, every time you shed or remove a mask, you're meeting yourself for the first time too. So we've got Artemis the Guardian. Okay, and it says, you and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. It's like, it's almost as though whatever the risks are, okay, because they're talking about unleashing your adventurous side, taking risks, and be daring. Whatever the risks are that are involved in whatever your dreams are, okay, they're telling you that you and your loved ones are safe and divinely and spiritually protected. So go for it, because you're protected. And I know that you're like, okay, easy for you to say, but like, I'm telling you that the more you get into the faith of things, into knowing that you are the creator of your own reality, the more that reality will show up, because you're focused on it, you're expecting it. Okay, you just know it has to turn out that way, because that's how you're writing the script. So there's no other option. So when you write a script, would you write a script that allows for discomfort or trouble or hardship that's going to come to you, yourself, your loved ones, or whoever else is involved, or the people that you are affiliated with, your company, your employees, your colleagues, whatever, right? your community, okay? And this inner wisdom card is coming up, Athena, saying you know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Here we go again. It's the make a move card, you guys. Like whatever it is that you've been sitting on the fence about, or whatever you've got that you've been thinking about it, or you've been kind of like, you know, working on it but not really committed to it and doing it, and it's not really, get on it. You know what to do. You wouldn't have started these things, or you wouldn't have moved in this direction if you didn't know somewhere deep down and have the wisdom that is going to bring whatever it is about for you to experience the way that you know you want to or need to experience. I knew it was coming. I knew it was going to come. The leap of faith. The leap of faith. I knew a faith card was going to come. Take a risk. Put your heart's true desire into action. Just go for it. Just go for it. It's really the message. It's time to go for it. Look at this one. Flew right out. Again, look at the purification. Purification. Time for a cleansing, detoxification of your body and mind. Get out of, clean up those I can't do it energies. Clean up and purify and detoxify those what if this doesn't work out energies. Clear all that out, because that is really getting in the way, okay? Final message here, final message. Please make it clear. Okay, thank you. Yeah. This is the key, is that unconditional love, okay? Love yourself, others in every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. Guys, when I really get you guys into the community, when I get you guys into the insiders, I'm going to show you like how circumstances and reality does not matter. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. If you're with somebody and they told you like somebody and they said, you know what, I'm not feeling it. It's not going to work out. I'm not ready. It doesn't matter. If you are working at a job and your boss says, I'm sorry, I don't see you going any further. I don't see you being able to grasp, like, you know, go for that promotion, it doesn't matter. Okay? It doesn't matter. You can turn everything around. That's why I'm trying to yank you guys into the community, and I'm supposed to yank you guys, so I had to learn and honor that. But bringing you in there to get you guys going and get your circumstances the way you want to see them, but don't worry about what the reality is showing, okay? Love whatever you see in front of you and be so thankful for it, because the feedback you get through your day-to-day life is letting you know where the work needs to be done. That's where it's telling you, okay? One more for the road. Here we go. I knew it. Yeah, that golden opportunity. Sorry, I think I'm good here on YouTube. I know over there they don't like the nudie ones, but okay. Golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them, guys. This new moon is opening doors. There are, like, it's open. It's open. The way's open. Go through. Take the risk. Go through it. And allow yourself to, you know, create the experiences you want to experience, and to up level. Like, just stick with it, you know. Go through all the things that we said before. Listen back to this reading. There's a lot of instructions about the detoxing and the decluttering and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much what I have for you tonight. So guys, get yourselves into the lounge. Finish up your keys to creating your new reality. If you have not signed up for it, or if you're new to me, then please do check the link in the description, and you'll be able to find your way and subscribe into that course. Register for it. It is completely free, but you must complete it to move forward in Energicity. And so get that done. All right, you guys. So I hope you have a fantastic week ahead of you, and you take those golden opportunities that are in front of you. I look forward to see you guys on the next one. In the meantime, and in between time, remember, everything is energy. So be the energy you wish to see. Lights up, Empress out. My pure love and appreciation for you and you and you and you and you. You are Energicity. See you guys. Bye.